Oh wait, and we're live.
We are live.
And we are live. Welcome to the Suspend Disbelief podcast, where we want you to stop believing in things.
Yeah, don't believe in shit.
Don't believe in nothing you hear. What's good? My name is B.
Fuck all
Dot
that
Bad Style. That's trauma, and we're gonna. Here's our here. That was me kissing him.
Oh, I didn't see it. It's back. Oh, well, I'm in the wrong way. Mwah.
Oh, I missed it. Too late. Anyway, so what's going on, Doug? It's been a couple weeks since we last spoke. Hold on, I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Me neither. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. A couple weeks, like an hour.
Yeah. Stop bitching. Stop complaining about the extra hour, because that's a bitch move. You know. What's going on with you, Doug?
Oh man, just been sitting here for about an hour, just waiting. How about you?
Not sitting here for an hour. Just kind of been, doing things and keeping you waiting on purpose, because it's fun that way. But yeah, I know you want to. You've always wanted to. So what's going on this week? What are we talking about? Because
there's not a lot going on. I mean, it's like a slow week for professional wrestling.
There's nothing going on in wrestling this week.
Nothing really important happening.
It's so boring.
Do you know of anything that's going on?
No. I heard about maybe there's something going on in Dallas, maybe the Sportatorium or
the Von Erichs are back.
The Silver Dome? Is it the Silver or the the Silver Dome? It's at the Silver Dome.
The Von Erichs are back. They've been resurrected.
There's something going on in the Silver Dome, yeah. So this week, I think it's like Wrestlemania, I think, maybe.
Well, we literally spent the last podcast talking about how unexcited we were, so...
Well, I'm officially excited, by the way. Like, I saw a promo for Triple H. Like, I saw Triple H and Stephanie do this promo on fucking Ronda Rousey, pretty much saying that they're just going to make her lose. And that shit got me excited. I was like, damn, that's the shit. I want to see her fucking get humbled,
That was a good promo. They are very good at being assholes.
That did make my dick a little, like, ooh.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, like, I wasn't excited, but like literally today, pretty much WrestleMania weekend begins today. Like, all the shows start going off today, all the indie shows in the area. So once I saw that first match, once I got home, saw that first match from that first show that, officially kicks off the weekend, I kind of got a little excited. I'm like, it's WrestleMania weekend,
And what's that first show?
It's like Super Bowl.
What are you talking about?
It's like Super Bowl. It doesn't fucking matter who's playing, you're going to watch it. You're going to get excited. Matt Riddle's Bloodsport. I sent you that fucking list. There's like 20 fucking shows going on in New Orleans this weekend. So the first show was Bloodsport. So yeah, I caught that. I caught the main event, and so now I'm ready.
Oh, hold on. My bad. Technical difficulties.
He just turned me the fuck off. Can you even still hear me?
I can hear you.
Motherfucker.
My bad.
All jealous of how good I look. Shit.
I had to destroy it. I had to get you out of the view.
Fix that shit. Now I can't see you, so the show's actually gotten a lot better.
Ha ha ha. You're a very funny guy, my guy. Alright, now we're good, right? You see me, you're being seen?
I don't see you.
You don't see me?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. I see me.
I see me.
I don't fucking see you, dog. I don't see you at all. I just see me.
Well, I'm on the stream, so how do you not see me? Oh, you mean this thing?
I mean, I don't... Yeah, now I fucking see you.
But you'd rather see me the other way, right?
No, I did not see you. Yeah, now I see the both of us side by side.
Now you good?
Yeah, are you gonna put that other shit back up?
Okay.
It is what you call growing pains, you know?
They're fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'll still be better than our last show. As long as that motherfucker doesn't, like, restart in the middle.
Yeah, I just did that to keep it going longer, to make it look like it was longer than it actually was, because I was like, no one's really listening to this shit, you know?
I'm like watching that shit. I'm like listening to that shit on the bus ride to work, and I'm like, all right, now we're going. We got a flow going. And all of a sudden, it's like, what the fuck? We just talked about this shit.
Sorry. Well, what were we saying? We were saying that Wrestlemania is. Let's see if I can pull up some news here and see what we got, or the network.
Yeah, pull up the motherfucking card and shit.
Pull up the card.
I already have the card pulled up because I'm a professional.
Oh, good job. Well, why don't you take care of that aspect of everything while I take care of this aspect of everything, and then you know,
what
pull a little weight. Pull a little weight is what I'm trying to say, motherfucker.
Mr. Tech, because you're doing the technical shit.
Oh, it's not me doing the technical shit. It's another guy named Wally. He's working on the technical stuff. He's my partner.
So Wally, I said, fuck you.
Yeah, sorry, Wally, you fucking up, dog. But...
All right, Robert. All right, Robert, let's do this. What the fuck, man? I keep hearing dinging and beeping and shit.
Just because I'm people trying to get to me, dog. And so,
motherfucker, I don't want to be hearing that shit. Silence that shit. Be a professional, dog.
All right, my bad. You're right.
Come on, Robert. Inappropriate fashion.
All right, so
can I call you Riff?
You can call me.
Up, dog.
You can call me Rick. You can call me.
No, I want to call you Riff. R-I-F.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Robert. Inappropriate fashion. I like that shit.
I like it. It reminds me of Handsome Boy Modeling School, you know, because that's.
Yeah, white people. It's a dope album.
It is a good album.
All right, here we go. Main event: Brock Lesnar. Well, let me do it like Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Well, Dana White announced that Brock's going back to the UFC. So shocker,
who said that? Who said that? And
but,
who argued like a motherfucker with me that he wasn't going anywhere? Who was that?
No, wait a minute. This is what you haven't even let me talk though, because what that's Vince McMahon being a genius, right? And being like, yo, Dana, go announce this because we got our big show coming up, and we don't want everyone thinks that Brock's just gonna win, so we need to create some. It's a little bit of work. It's a kayfabe work kind of thing.
Oh my God.
So wait, listen to me. Don't fucking.
I'm listening.
So he told So Dana White is announcing like, Brock is gonna fucking come to the UFC. So then everyone's thinking like, oh, of course that fucking Roman Reigns is just gonna take it, right? Roman Reigns is gonna take it because no one's gonna. Don't laugh. Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? So he created this kind of doubt in everyone's mind, like, well, of course, Brock's leaving, then he's gonna give up the belt, and that's what I think is going on. But I don't think that Brock's actually leaving. I think that he's gonna just shock. Yo, you just had a soda. He's just gonna shock people. You know what I'm saying?
These aren't sodas, dog. This is alcohol.
All right. Well, that's what I think is going on. But
okay. First of all, are you serious right now?
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, you're the only person in the world that I know that thinks that everyone thinks that Brock Lesnar is gonna win. Nobody thinks Brock Lesnar is gonna win, but you. You've been on this since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
You were like,
Brock Lesnar's not giving up that belt.
He resigned the contract. He's not going anywhere. And I'm trying to explain to you, his contract is up. He's going to the UFC. Nobody thinks that Roman is going to lose. But you have it in your mind that Brock's going to win. Okay, let me say this to you, okay? His contract is up. He's going to the UFC. Everybody knows Roman is going to win.
So why wouldn't they just give it to Braun Strowman then?
Because they've been building this match for WrestleMania.
You don't think that they know what the perception is of Roman? You don't think they don't know the? But the perception, you don't think that they're aware of the perception of Roman Reigns with the fucking fans?
They've been aware of that for years, and who main evented the last three
Right.
WrestleManias?
So doesn't it seem like a little bit of a like just a like Roman Reigns is a troll pretty much. Like that's how Vince trolls everybody. He's like he trolls people by fucking putting Roman Reigns in the fucking.
It's gonna be even worse now that Daniel Bryan is back. Do you remember what happened the last time Daniel Bryan was around with Roman Reigns being pushed as the top guy? This is exactly what I said last week, dude. That's why I said I would not main event with this, because this could turn into Brock versus Goldberg, where they both get booed out of the building, and you do not want to end WrestleMania with both of them getting booed. I mean, they're trying so hard. They're pushing the storyline with, they're pretty much going on TV and saying Brock's going to the UFC. They're going on TV and they're blatantly false advertising Brock Lesnar for shows, so the fans will be mad at him, and then playing it off like, you know, he just didn't show up, he doesn't care. I mean, they're pushing this story. They want him to get booed so much that they're literally false advertising him to all these arenas he's supposed to make, having him not show up, then having them post pictures of him with Dana White. They want him to get booed so bad. It's not going to work. I mean, people are still going to cheer for Brock, in my opinion. They may not. I mean, some people are going to be pissed because he's leaving. But, I mean, this has been the plan, dude. I mean, I'm not saying it's the right plan, but this is the match they've been wanting to do since the last Brock and Roman match. They've been building to this match for years. That's why they didn't put it on Braun. Braun was so hot. That would have been a great move to just put it on Braun. But, you know, this is where they're going. It's going to be Roman. I mean, and I think you're like literally the only person that honestly thinks that Brock is staying and Brock's not going to just walk away with this title.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's okay with me. I don't mind that. Like,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Like,
honestly, do you really need Brock still around?
Honestly, do you really think that they're gonna end the show with everyone booing? Do you honestly think that's what's gonna fucking happen? That everyone's gonna like, because if Brock takes it, what, you don't think everyone in that crowd is a smart fucking mark, and you don't think everyone's just gonna fucking boo him out of the fucking building at the end of WrestleMania?
Brock wins, you mean?
No, I mean no. If Roman wins, right? You don't think everyone's gonna be? You think that's the way they're gonna end their fucking WrestleMania?
Honestly, I do, because when you look at it,
so
I think they did Brock and Roman.
All right, at the end of elimination,
out of Seth Rollins, he saved that WrestleMania because they gave it to Seth. And then last year he beat Taker, but they still had the out of Taker doing his big ceremony, you know, like retirement deal at the end. But then the year before, he just beat Triple H, and they just ended with him posing to end the show with them booing. They're not afraid to end the show like that, in my opinion. I think it's a bad move. I would end it with Ronda Rousey tapping out fucking Stephanie McMahon. I wouldn't end it with Roman Reigns standing around with the belt. But Vince, this is his guy. I think it's what he's going to do. They've done it 3 years in a row. He's main evented WrestleMania. They're going to go with it, in my opinion.
Okay, well,
yeah. Are we ready to move on?
Let's move on, man. Fuck it.
I mean, shit. They may, you know what? They may shock the world and have Brock take it, and then maybe at the next pay-per-view they do something. You know how Vince loves to swerve the fans. You know, if he thinks everyone knows something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, I think just because it's Mania, they're gonna want to do the big coronation of Roman Reigns like they do every fucking year. Okay, let's go. AJ and Nakamura.
That's gonna be. I think it's gonna steal the pay-per-view if they let it go. Like, they give it time, it's gonna steal the pay-per-view. But I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the second to last match. I think it's gonna be like the second match, maybe. Like, it's gonna start. I think that's gonna start the pay-per-view possibly.
I believe it's gonna open too. I think it's gonna be open.
And I think AJ is gonna keep it. I don't think they're gonna give it to Nakamura at all because he can't talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is true. He can't talk at all. He's horrible on the mic.
And I'd like them to fucking. I mean, I want kind of AJ to keep it, but at the same time, like I do want Nakamura to look strong. I do want him to look like a monster. You know, like I want him to take AJ to the limit, but not not take it kind of thing.
Do you think he's just a bust though if he can't get it from AJ here?
No, that's why I'm saying like they've got to have like a dope match. It's got to be like everyone give him a standing ovation at the end kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Type of match.
But I mean, this is not his first time going for the title. I mean, he had that horrible program with Jinder, and yeah, it was Jinder, but still, he's failed a lot of times.
It wasn't Jinder. Jinder's the shit, by the way, dude.
It was the Jinder, that SummerSlam match, and they had that program. They had a series of matches after SummerSlam. It was Jinder and Nakamura.
Yeah, but Jinder was not the reason why that fucking whole setup was no good. It was not because of Jinder. I think Jinder's a great fucking wrestler, man. I think he looks good. I think he's a good heel. You know, I think
he's effective, but I think he was not world champion material when they put the belt on him. Maybe him being a U.S. champ, I think would be great because of the fact that he's got that like foreign gimmick. He can play off the whole look at me, I'm the champion of this state, and you all hate me and all that stuff. I think that would be good for him. I don't think he was ready to carry the SmackDown brand, especially when you look across and see Brock Lesnar, and then you look at SmackDown and you see Jinder.
Well, I think what that did was kind of elevated Jinder a little bit. All I'm saying is Jinder's a good heel, man. Like he's a good heel. He's a main event heel. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a decent heel. I don't think he's a great wrestler though. But I mean, back to AJ and Nakamura. I mean,
yeah, sorry.
But the thing is, you sign Nakamura knowing his limitations. You don't sign a Nakamura who's like a top guy in New Japan if you're just gonna have him be a mid-card act. He's over, and he's a great mid-card act. But I think you want to make him a main eventer. I mean, he was the champ in NXT. He didn't talk, do you think he needs to talk to be a good champion?
He needs at least like a mouthpiece. He needs some. Yeah. I definitely do. Look at Asuka, right? Like they kind of got Asuka figured out a little bit, but I just feel like when
Asuka's been undefeated for like 2 years, and she held that title for a long time, and she can't talk either.
I'm just saying though, like when just say if Nakamura goes up against Cena, Cena is a killer on the mic, what the fuck is he gonna yeah, it's, and the match is over before it even started because fucking John Cena just made him look like a little boy, so
I think that's the problem. Like when you sign some of these foreign talents, it's like they're great in the ring and they've got great characters. Nakamura is charismatic as fuck, but the minute he tries to cut an English promo, he just comes off sounding ridiculous, And I think they should why can't he just cut a promo in Japanese and we put subtitles?
That would work.
Is that so hard? Is it so hard? I mean, have you seen all these stupid promos they're doing now? These selfie videos where they take cell phone videos and they cut a promo and they put all the words on the screen. Like they highlight all the words. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like, dude, this is a multi-billion-dollar company. And they're cutting Snapchat promos on their television, with the words they're saying.
No, that's dope because it makes you feel like instead of a promo being like in the locker room, like all fucking choreographed, it makes it feel natural, off the cut, like they're just doing it on their phone. And
how is that natural when they're putting the words they're saying on the screen? It's like they're playing on Snapchat, Come on, this is a billion-dollar company. And we're cutting Snapchat promos on television?
Yeah.
And if we're going to do that, we can't put subtitles on Nakamura and just let him speak in his native language? I would love to see Nakamura win. I actually think he's going to win. I think they're going to give him the belt here. Maybe they won't. I mean, I could see them doing a rematch. I mean, I could see them trying to pull this out for a couple more matches, so maybe he will retain. Either way, I mean, it's going to be an awesome match. I mean, if they can get like 50-60% of some of the matches they had in New Japan, especially that Wrestle Kingdom match, it's going to be awesome. So, yeah. All right, you ready to move on?
Speaking of New Japan, man, I actually I sat and I watched the Strong Style Evolved pay-per-view.
You watched the whole thing?
Man, I fell asleep before the Golden Boys. The Golden Boys.
Golden Lovers, dog.
Golden Lovers. I fell asleep before that shit, but a lot of the rest of the pay-per-view was pretty damn good, pretty damn entertaining, man. Like I watched it all the way through.
So you didn't see the main event though?
Like I remember like being up and watching and like falling asleep to it and waking up and be like, oh, it's on, I should watch it. I'm like, nah, I'll just watch it later, you know. But
you fell asleep for the best damn match on the show.
But I saw the highlights. I watched the highlights on YouTube. So
New Japan's dope, dude. Like it takes a lot to get into it because their roster is humongous.
Mm-hmm.
So and their shows are marathons. And if you're not following the storylines, it's hard to get into because it's very stable based. Like everyone belongs to a stable, so if you don't know who's aligned with who, it can be hard to follow. And like but the thing is, they always emphasize the main matches. Like you can watch every show, you just need to watch like the last 3 or 4 matches because they will have like a main event, a couple of undercard main event type matches, and the rest of the card is just multi-mans. Like there's a lot of 6-mans, there's a lot of 8-mans, there's a lot of 10-mans. Like they fill their cards out with all these multi-man matches, which is just basically filler to get to the main matches, you know, or the further storylines. So I mean, you can easily get by on New Japan just by watching the main events, but it's definitely worth watching. I mean, I just watched Sakura Genesis, which was basically, you know, Zack Sabre Jr. getting his title shot against Okada, which was awesome. You know, the way they build up Sabre, they had him run through the New Japan Cup and tap out like 4 main event top stars to get to Okada. And now they got Okada trying to break Tanahashi's record by facing Tanahashi next month. So, I mean, it's very worth investing some time into New Japan. So I would definitely suggest, especially now that they do English commentary for every show.
Right. And it's JR too. It's just like with JR.
Well, it's not JR on their Japan shows. It's Kevin Kelly. I mean, you know him too, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Right, you know.
And Don Callis, and they're a great team. Kelly and Callis.
From WCW, right? JR's not bad though.
From ECW. Cyrus, the Virus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Joe Styles. Pretty much the guy that runs TNA now. He also does New Japan.
So isn't TNA doing a cross pay-per-view, or no, GFW is doing a cross pay-per-view with Evolve.
Now, there's no more GFW.
They're doing a cross pay-per-view with Evolve, right?
They're doing one with Lucha Underground. Yeah, it's them and Lucha Underground, and that's actually gonna be airing tomorrow. Yep, Impact versus Lucha Underground. Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow.
What, any good matches on there or what?
Yeah, let me pull up this card. Yeah, while I pull up this card, you can go ahead and talk about Angle and Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie. While I pull up all these cards, actually.
Well, I think that match is, I mean, that's the main dig hard match. You know, that's what I want to watch and see what's gonna happen. I want to see what they're gonna do to Ronda. I want to see either like Ronda get her ass beat, you know, or which
is there like a sick part of you that wishes that Ronda just like shits the bed?
No, I want her to be successful, but I want to see her get humbled for sure. I want to see, because she's being held above everybody else right now. I
think she's being humbled every time they put her on TV, dog.
Yeah.
She has not really looked good or comfortable. She just looked pretty bad.
She gets like all like smiley and stuff when the crowd cheers for her. She gets like very she doesn't get scary. She's not scary, you know, like but then again, she's fucking Ronda Rousey. She'll break your arm, you know. The one thing she said,
when she does get that face, when she does get in the zone, she has a pretty she can look pretty scary.
She said something like, "Oh, Stephanie, you left right-handed," and Stephanie's like, "Right-handed? Why?" And she fucked it up. She was like, "Oh, I just want to know which one you're gonna sign my checks."
She had like the perfect opportunity,
but she fucked it up, you know.
She just froze like
And it's like, man, but then again, you can't blame her because she's not used to that type of.
Yeah.
All right, but if you watched her Holly Holmes fight, the lead up to that fight, all right, it was almost like she was doing wrestling promos because she was very confident. She was like, "I'm the shit. I'm gonna fucking rip her apart." Da 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 da. And that's the Ronda that I'd like to see on WWE.
Oh, yeah, she's a definite wrestling fan. I mean, Roddy Piper's like her idol, you know, and she.
They need to drop that shit. They need to drop that Rowdy Ronda shit like quick.
Well, I mean, it's true though. I mean, she was Rowdy Ronda even in UFC. I mean, she's
but why use the same font and why make the same shirts and shit like that? Like, come on, like change it a little bit, you know, because it drives me crazy. It's like, fuck, might as well put his fucking music on too, you know, because it's, I don't know. To me, it's tired. It's like, all right.
Do you even watch Lucha Underground?
For Vampiro, I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But other than, like, have I sat and watched? I know. All right, I know the guys that are in it. You know.
Okay, so you know like Phoenix, Pentagon, all those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So like basically the Impact versus Lucha show with Austin Aries and Phoenix against Alberto and Pentagon, and that's be fucking dope.
That sounds dope.
You got Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards. Did you see Sami Callihan hit Eddie Edwards in the face with the fucking baseball bat?
No.
Oh my god, you need to watch that clip, dude. They fucking botched this shit.
Really?
And this botch has got an impact, a lot of press, because they botched this shit, and he basically hit him full on in the face with a baseball bat. And then Sami Callihan's been playing it up like a fucking dick, like Jim Cornette and Chris Hero, like all these guys have been on Twitter like condemning him like for making this move and shit. And he basically has been in character, like, you know, I don't feel bad about it, and he's been like a real dick about it. So I mean, it's really, he played it up and it's got them a lot of attention. But so they're doing an I Quit match with them, like they're taking advantage of it. But watch that shit is insane, man. But
I can pull it up here actually.
Yeah, check that out. That's pretty crazy. Just look at Sami Callihan, Eddie Edwards. That's pretty much the big matches. I mean, a lot of lower card guys.
So are any of those pay-per-views fucking worth watching? Like any of them worth me sitting down fucking like?
There's like, well, that's the thing. Like, I mean,
because you gave me a list and it looked like a damn long ass list. Like, first of all, I'm not even gonna read this shit.
There's a lot of shows, like I said. But
then again, does PWG have a show this weekend or what?
No, they don't. PWG's not running a show this weekend. The thing is, like, I don't know how versed you are on the indie scene, so it's like some of these matches might not mean anything to you. I mean, I can look at like an Evolve card and see some of these matches and be like, holy shit, this card is insane. And you'll look at this card and see these names and be like, I don't know any of these motherfucking guys.
But why don't you try and explain to how it would be so?
I told you what shows you should check out. I mean,
well, we're gonna look up this Sami Callihan hitting somebody in the face with a bat right now.
Let's watch that shit. We'll go through finish out this WrestleMania card, and then we'll look through some of these events coming up, because there's a lot and it's pretty crazy.
So who hit who in the face with the what?
Sami Callihan hit Eddie Edwards in the face with a baseball.
I like it.
It was supposed to be an angle, but like, why did they fuck it up? It's pretty insane.
I like Eddie Edwards, and I think Sami Callihan is like wrestling Bobby Lashley right now. I think I was just watching that pay-per-view. I fucking hate Bobby Lashley, man. I can't.
Get used to him. He's gonna be back in the WWE soon.
Why? Why would they bring his tired ass back?
Dude, Lashley's Impact run has been really good. Have you seen any of his Impact run?
No.
So exactly. How can you say how much you don't like him?
Exactly, because look, it's horrible. Because shit's horrible, man. Shit's boring. That's why I don't watch Impact in general. Maybe that's why I don't watch Impact.
Because you don't watch a show, you can't judge something if you don't watch it.
But I don't watch it because he doesn't draw. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault, bro. I watch Impact when it's good. Yo, when it was fucking Matt Hardy broken, I was all on Impact. I was all over that shit.
I don't watch Impact either, but just because there's a lot better stuff to watch. There's too many good stuff to watch to waste my time watching Impact. But I mean, I have seen a lot of Lashley's run. I mean, he's had some great matches. I mean, Angle, Rude, pretty much everyone that's in the WWE are gone. But he's had a lot of great matches out there. I think he's way better now. I mean, I think he's way more ready to go back to the WWE. I mean, WWE has turned into TNA lately. I mean, everyone from TNA is coming out or coming back.
All right. Well,
Is that your computer that keeps making that noise?
what noise?
Is that mine?
It's probably mine.
That do again and again.
No, that's not mine.
All right. Watch this. Oh, here we go. Edwards.
Eddie Edwards still looking the same, like a motherfucker. Man,
Well, I mean, it paid off for them in the long run because that shit was everywhere, and Callahan basically like became like a big. Back to this shit. So, yeah, I. So, do you think guaranteed Rousey gets to tap out on Steph? That's how it ends.
no. Oh, no.
It's gotta be, right?
No.
You don't think it's gotta be that?
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think that.
How is it not that?
I think Steph is gonna be. I think she's gonna be. They're gonna win it, man. I think that. Triple. Yeah. Yeah, man. They have to. They're not gonna have her go over. I don't think they're gonna have her go over.
You don't think they're gonna have Rousey
Why?
go over?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to
Can
see
you
that.
make that shit? Can you make your share screen bigger?
Oh yeah, my bad. Like that?
Just staring at your background. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
How do you not put Rousey over though? I mean,
Because
really, you don't think they're gonna do that?
Because that'll put her like in superstar status more than she already is. They need to bring her down to everyone else's level, you know, because she's up here like she's up crazy up here, you know, like up here crazy, you know, like she's not on the same level as everybody else. So
I don't know, man. I don't think they care about that. I think they care about she's the draw. We need to strike, and I mean, come on. What's gonna get on every single sports show? What's gonna be on ESPN? What's gonna be on Fox? What's gonna be on every single show? It's gonna be Ronda Rousey tapping out Stephanie and celebrating in the ring with Kurt Angle after. That's gonna be on every single show in the world, and they're gonna want that, don't you think? That don't be putting up porn.
it's not porn.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's my photography, bro. It's not porn. Sorry, I think that the noise is from my computer overloading, so I'm closing programs.
It's all good. So yeah, but so you don't think that's what's gonna happen? You don't think they want that ESPN, Fox Sports,
But you don't think
every
that
single fucking channel?
you don't think that Ronda Rousey getting pinned by Steph is also going to get on ESPN, Fox Sports, and all
No,
that? Really?
no, not like her celebrating with Kurt Angle and the image of her breaking Stephanie's arm and Stephanie
I think you
tapping
might be
like
right.
crazy.
I think you might be right, but that doesn't mean that she has to win the match. She could they could be like
Yeah,
Stephanie
it does.
cheats and that's why she does pulls the armbar on her, fucking da 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 da. You know?
Well, I mean, yeah, she could do it after the match, of
Right,
course, but
right.
I don't think this is revealing a program. I mean, I don't think there's going to be another match. I think this is it, and then we move Ronda on to something else. I mean, I don't
So then
if
Ronda
Stephanie wins, then we need a rematch. You know, you can't just have Ronda's just gonna lose her first program and then never get her revenge.
Well, that's what the revenge tour is for. You don't think Stephanie's
She's not
milk
gonna be
that shit?
wrestling on every pay-per-view.
Not every pay-per-view, but one, like maybe the Raw afterwards.
I think you'd have to build that up to like at least SummerSlam.
It could be the Raw, because the Raw afterwards is
Stephanie's gonna be wrestling on Raw though.
Wait a minute, she's wrestled Brie Bella on Raw. What are you talking about?
She never wrestled on Raw. She wrestled her on a pay-per-view. It wasn't Raw.
We need a fact check, bro. I don't know.
Fact check that shit, dude. I don't think she's ever wrestled on Raw. All right, you check that shit out.
I'm checking it right now. Okay, Google.
Let's talk about motherfucking Daniel Bryan. Can you believe this motherfucker's coming back?
Yeah, I believe it. I always knew he was gonna come back. Like and I think the whole thing was a work anyway, bro. I think the whole thing was a work for the fucking TV show. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, dude. I think it was a work. Listen why, okay?
Okay.
He just got married, right? He did all right. He was like injured, but not like severely injured, you know? Like, because if he was injured, why not just fucking get rid of him, you know? But he was on the TV show, the Bella TV show, the Diva TV show. He was on heavily on those, and I think like he's been good to go for a while, right? Like even he said, look, my doctors said I'm good, you know, but WWE is saying nah. Like I think that he's been good, but people are like no, they're like no, let's milk it, let's milk this injury. So when you come back, you know, you coming back right before WrestleMania, you're gonna like, yo, I heard like him announcing his unretirement just made WrestleMania tickets sell like crazy, right? And he's not even on the card.
They would not milk that for what? 2 years?
Yes, they would, bro. Yes, they would.
Daniel Bryan would not let them.
So when he's like, he comes in, he's like, look, I'm good to go, and like, well, we don't got nothing for you right now. What the fuck? We're just gonna throw you in? Like, why don't we just save this? Like, why don't we? Yeah, okay, you're good, but that doesn't mean you have to be on TV. Well, he is on TV, right? But that doesn't mean you have to wrestle. He's still involved in storylines. He's still like, let's milk that. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yo, it's a television show.
Now let me tell you what really happened. All right, Mr. Conspiracy Theorist. What really happened was he was injured. He was out. His doctors have had him cleared for years. You're right about that. He has been cleared for years. He wanted out of his contract because he knew his doctors cleared him. He can go to ROH. He can go to New Japan. He can make a shit ton of money. He can go to Europe. He can go anywhere in the world, make a shit ton of money, main event any show in the world. WWE did not want to release him. No,
and that's what he said on every interview he went on, right? That's what he said. That's what he said on every interview.
WWE would not clear him because they were fucking scared that he's gonna get hurt again.
Yo, but that's the work. Don't you see that? Like, that's the work.
If it was a work, then they would have just released his ass. They didn't want him to get released and go wrestle anywhere else because Daniel Bryan is still valuable.
No, if it was a work,
still a draw.
If it was a work, they would have done exactly what I've said. If it was a work, they'd put him on TV as a general manager, so he's still involved in storylines, and he would go on fucking interviews and podcasts and say like, look, oh, WWE's not gonna fuck, but I'm gonna wrestle somewhere. I'm gonna do it somewhere. Like that's what he'd say. He'd want the storyline is, yo, Daniel Bryan's a company man, right? He is
not a company man.
Yeah, he's worked all his whole life.
He's been trying to get out of his contract for years, dude. He wants to leave. Here's what happened. You're right. I think he has been cleared. I think he knows he's been cleared. He knows he could wrestle.
We all know.
But WWE did not want him to wrestle because they were afraid this motherfucker's going to get hurt in our ring and it's going to be an issue. We're going to have problems. This motherfucker gets really badly hurt, crippled, or dies or something in our ring, we're going to have fucking problems. They made him be a GM. They would not release him from his contract. He wasn't going to leave anyway, probably out of loyalty to his wife, because they have Total Bellas, they have Total Divas, they have all these shows.
He also saw what happened
He's
to CM
not
Punk.
yeah,
What happened to CM
he's
Punk?
not
What happened to Rhino, Ryback? What happened to fucking
He's not gonna fuck over his woman, you know.
Stone
But
Cold?
he's been wanting to leave. Here's the thing. Here's why everything changed this year. You know what happened this year? His contract was about to expire. When his contract expires, you don't think New Japan's gonna be out here with a big ass contract? New Japan, who just had Chris Jericho go over there in main event, who has Rey Mysterio coming over for matches. You don't think they were like, yo, Daniel Bryan, big money, let's sign it. ROH, who they have a partnership with, Daniel Bryan was Mr. ROH, big money. They've got a partnership with Rev Pro. He can go to the UK, big money. They got a partnership with CMLL. He can go to Mexico. He was about to be all over the world, main eventing everywhere. And I think WWE finally caved. They said, okay, we're either going to let this guy wrestle or he's going to be gone. And they've been holding his ass down for 2 years. I agree with you. I think he was cleared. Maybe you think it's a work, like he's in on it. The thing is,
yeah, he's in on it.
I don't think he's in on it.
Yo,
because
so
he's
his book?
been wanting to leave.
Did you read his book?
He's been wanting to leave.
Did you read his book?
I read his book a long ass time ago.
So in his book, he says that his championship, like to get the championship, like the lead up to his championship run, right? Like he was in on like how, like just always seeming to like almost be there, but never like, you know, like it was his idea to milk that shit for as long as possible. He likes the long fucking run, you know, like he likes that.
It's a storyline.
The slow burn, right? Yeah, the slow burn. So that's what it is. The best storylines are the slow burn storylines. And what fucking storyline do you think the motherfucker's gonna have to do after the one he just had? So he had a fucking crazy, amazing fucking run, the most amazing Daniel Bryan run. So yo, and when he came back, like the next WrestleMania just didn't feel like when he was doing the ladder match for the Intercontinental, I believe it was the Intercontinental Championship. That just didn't feel as grand as.
Yeah, because he wasn't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
well, wait a minute. Right. So wait a minute. So now the best stories are the best storylines. Story arcs are the slow burns, right? The slow burn storylines where, you know, they're incredible. It's like, oh shit, you lose your fucking mind. So what other way is he gonna get us to fucking lose our minds other than not have them for a fucking ever, and then like, you know, like just at the best moment, at the most opportune moment, be like, boom, Daniel Bryan's cleared. You know, that's how you get another fucking crowd chanting, a whole fucking arena chanting, yes, yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that shit. Like,
so he sacrificed 2 years of his career for.
Yes, and he didn't sacrifice 2 years.
It's not even a main event storyline.
First of all, it is. It is. You don't think. Listen, you don't think that if he gets into that main event, if he gets into the main event, Brock and Roman main event, you don't think that's the main? Like that's like.
How is he getting into that main event?
How did he get into the first one, dog? The fucking fans.
WrestleMania is on Sunday. He's not getting into that match.
I'm just saying, that would be dope though. That would be dope somehow.
Would be dope.
That would be the shit, right? Like fuck.
He has to like buy Carmella's Money in the Bank and shit.
No, or like he just wrestles. He has two he like
I don't know.
Like if he had to wrestle Braun, like if he had to wrestle Braun Strowman or some shit, and like he had to wrestle Braun Strowman. This is what would happen. This is how I book that shit. Like he'd have to wrestle Braun Strowman, and the winner of that match gets to be the third person. You should do fucking take the Usos and pair them up with the fucking the bar. Pair Usos in the bar. No. The Usos are gonna be the new day.
What are we fantasy booking WrestleMania?
Sorry, dog. Sorry, my bad. I'm good at that shit. I'm good at it.
You're not good at that shit. I think our all-in show proved that you're not good at that shit.
No, I'm good.
Honestly, can I just be honest with you?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to take anything you say seriously after you said that shit about Sasha Banks being the Shawn Michaels of the women's division. I cannot take a word you say seriously after that. But I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree here, because Daniel Bryan was this was not a work.
I think it was work, man. I think it was a combination of a work and opportunity and like a chance to be like
that. I'll agree with that. It's opportunity, because they saw Daniel Bryan. Like I fully believe that this was in motion for a while, they knew that we're gonna, because like they started some shit up with him and the Miz, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, Daniel Bryan's coming back." Why would they start with
they started some Miz? Shit?
Yeah. And then the Miz goes to Raw and it's just dropped, and then everyone's like, "Okay, maybe not."
And then then
they
McMahon
started up again, with Shane and Owens, and then everyone's again like, "Okay, maybe this is," and then so this time they actually paid it off. I mean, it's been in the works, but I honestly do think he was hurt. I think he needed some time off. I think the fact that his doctors cleared him, but WWE wouldn't, showed that they just didn't want him in the ring, like for liability issues. And they knew he's stuck. He's not going to go anywhere. We've got all these contracts. His wife is on all these shows. He's fuck over his wife. He's not going to mess up these contracts. But now that we're actually getting close to the fact that his contract coming up, he can leave. Let's just let him wrestle. Plus, it pays off the storyline. So either way, I mean, he's back. It's fucked up that now that he's okay, Shane McMahon basically has fucking Brock Lesnar disease, diverticulitis or whatever.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up.
He's still gonna fucking wrestle?
No, he's not.
What the? He's still scheduled for the match. He went on SmackDown. They said he's still gonna be in the match. I mean, they can't let him wrestle, can they?
He owns the company, dog. It's his company, yo. It's his playground, dog.
How can he go out there and do that? Like, if I'm Daniel Bryan, I'm standing there like, you motherfuckers didn't let me wrestle for 2 years. This motherfucker had this shit last week, and he's out here at fucking WrestleMania. I would be pissed.
I think they're going to cut that match, so I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't think that match is happening at all?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have that match happen, dude. Daniel Bryan returns at WrestleMania.
For some reason, I think it's not going to happen. Like, Daniel Bryan's going to be used some other way. I feel like they're going to change it up last minute. Like, Daniel Bryan's going to be used some other way. Like, let's see how fucking Hall of Fame. What about Hall of Fame? Like, Kid Rock being in the Hall of Fame? What do you think about that? Kid Rock. You think he deserves it?
It's the celebrity wing, so I mean, do any of them in the celebrity wing deserve it?
I think Donald Trump deserves it. I mean, Kid Rock, though. I mean, does Pee Wee Herman? I think Pee Wee Herman over Kid Rock.
Hey. Who the fuck's gonna win this match, first of all?
Which match?
Well, you don't even think the match is happening, so.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Well, I mean, Kevin and Sammy, if it happens, they have to win, right, to get their jobs back? Or do you think they lose and go to Raw?
Go to Raw.
I mean,
if they lose, they go to Raw.
How can Daniel Bryan not win this match? He has to win it, right?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I
can't see it happening. I can't see it happening, really. I just don't see it happening.
About Miz, Rollins, and Balor.
Balor.
Balor's gonna be a show stealer.
Yeah, Balor's gonna take it, but I don't think they're gonna give him enough time. Balor's gonna take that shit.
They might. I mean, you don't think they're gonna go with the Miz to pay off the longest Intercontinental Champion thing? You know they love their records, dude.
Yeah, but they also like keeping their records too, right?
Well, it depends on who actually has it. I mean, like when Demolition had the record, they were just dying for the New Day to break it because they hate Demolition now because Demolition was suing them, so they didn't want them to have the record. So, I mean...
Who has the record now? Honky Tonk Man? Honky Tonk Man.
I think it's Pedro Morales, actually. I'm not too sure. It depends, but...
Okay.
I think Miz will keep it.
I think Finn Balor is due for a push, and they're about to give it to him. So,
I mean, either way, you can't go wrong. I mean, the three of them are great. I mean, Seth's been doing the best work he's been doing in years. Balor's always great. Miz has been like another level the past couple of years, so should be good. Orton, Rude, Mahal, Rusev. I had no interest in this until they added Rusev. Even now, I mean, Rusev pretty much is in this match because he asked for his release, and I mean he's moving so much merch. It's going to be all those people are going to be chanting Rusev Day. They've got to put it on Rusev.
Rusev asked for his release.
He asked for his release. That's why he got in this match. Just not too long ago, he wanted out.
Before the Rusev Day shit, or
no, just recently. He was supposed to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and then they reported that they added him to the match because he asked for his release, and they're trying to make good. So I mean, if you're gonna make good, go all the way and get on the belt.
Yo, if he left, ooh shit, he would cause a fucking
Where do you see him going?
ROH, ROH, and being like
Do you
champion,
think
like
he
being
has
like
that? Do you
being
think does he have that
champion.
work rate to be?
Yeah.
Is he that good
He's
a worker
like
that he can go to ROH?
What about
Japan?
Ellering? What's his fucking name? Short, stocky guy. He's in New Japan now, but like Mike Ellering. Mike Ellering. You know what I'm talking
Mike
about?
Elgin?
Yeah, Elgin. Yeah.
Michael Elgin is 100 times the worker Rusev is. Have you seen some of Michael Elgin's matches? He is a fantastic worker.
He's a boring fucking dude to watch, dude. That dude is so boring. So boring.
You know, what Michael Elgin matches have you watched that he's boring?
Oh my god, I've watched fucking all of them. All of them. It's like
have you seen his match? Have you seen his New Japan matches?
No, I've seen the ones in ROH, and he main event. Like every time, it's like, why does he got the main event? It's like he sucks. Fucking.
Go watch his match with Tomohiro Ishii from the New Japan Cup, and then you tell me Michael Elgin cannot work, dog.
When he shaved his head, I was like, finally, dude. Like, finally, he fucking cut that shit off. It's like, my God, why are you holding on to that shit, dog? Like,
that
oh
was
my
ridiculous.
God. And when
you're not going to see him in the U.S. anymore because this whole sexual assault thing that's going on with him.
No, this is news to me. I don't know.
Basically, some wrestler he trained, I guess he harassed some girl or he raped her or something, and she reported it to him, and he basically was like, go to the cops. Why are you coming to me? Just because I trained this dude, what am I supposed to do? I don't control this dude. Go to the police. And I guess she waited like months or something. She finally went to the police, and then all of a sudden she released all these chats with him, and basically made it like he didn't do nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck was he supposed to do?
Yeah, he's not a cop.
But since we're in the PC world with the Me Too movement, everyone just shits on him now, basically. And anytime he gets U.S. bookings, they boo him out of the building. And so basically,
now I like him. Now I like him for some reason.
He wrestled Naito. He basically had the contact to get Naito to come to the U.S. to main event here in Dayton. He wrestled him, and he got booed out of the building. And
maybe he got booed out of the building because Naito is over, right? I know who Naito is, though.
Building because they put him in the match, and they were chanting "fuck Michael Elgin," and no one wants to see him in the U.S. because he enabled this rape or whatever. So he basically signed 2 years with New Japan. So you're not going to see him in the U.S. for a long time.
It's all good.
Because in Japan they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck either. It's stupid. And this bitch is kind of crazy. This bitch is like the Enzo chick. She got all kinds of crazy weird shit.
That bitch is crazy though. That bitch is crazy. I want to hit it.
This bitch could be her sister. This bitch could be her sister, dude. They're both crazy.
Yo, so what do you think about this Cockblockers movie?
That looks
fucking funny, right? It looks really funny, man.
I call it penis force field though.
Yo, I like it because they changed it to just blockers, but they have the image of the rooster, which is genius, but like fucking yeah, man. I think John Cena is about to fucking blow. Like, I think he's gonna be rock status. Like he just needs a good starring role in an action movie, dude. As soon as he gets a good action,
I don't know if he's gonna be rock status.
Yo, wait a minute. He's killing comedy right now. Right?
He's good. He's a good comedy guy.
Put him in one G.I. Joe movie, dog. One G.I. Joe fucking movie.
Is he an action movie star?
Put him in a G.I. Joe movie. Give him the G.I. Joe role, fucking and give him a franchise to just run with, dude. Yo, John Cena kill it, dude. John Cena, when he does some things, I feel like he sticks to it, like he gives it all his all, you know what I'm saying? So John Cena's the man, dog. Come out to play.
Alright, so we both got Rusev. Bar versus Strowman. Who do you think his partner is going to be?
For some reason, I can't get, I want to say it's Walk with Elias.
Yeah. But, you mean like I said?
Yeah, like you said. That's what I was about to say. Like, for some reason.
Bray, though, all of a sudden, a lot of people are thinking maybe Bray.
No.
Dean,
Bray's.
Dean Ambrose, Samoa Joe, and Big Cass are all cleared. Do you think it could be any of them? All three of them are cleared. Surprise partner.
I think Samoa Joe would make the fucking building pop.
But do you think it makes sense to
too.
have a monster with another monster? I mean, wouldn't that just diminish Joe if he's like the junior monster in a tag team with the big monster?
Yeah, I think you're right. What about Big Cass then? Because that would be a pop too.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Big Cass wasn't exactly setting the world on fire without Enzo as his mouthpiece, though.
Big Cass and Enzo both come back.
I don't think they're gonna touch Enzo for a while, dog.
I think that what they're gonna do is he's gonna pull somebody from the like NXT, and that like might pull something like that. Pull something from NXT or even like 205 Live. Pull one of those guys, just to kind of show like I don't like here I got a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can be with anybody and
still you know, like or like maybe Jason Jordan, maybe, I don't know. Oh, hold on a second. Hello? What's going on? Perfect. Okay, I'm cool with that. That sounds great.
It sounds fucking great to me too.
Chicken bake is good. A hot dog is fine. Like a chicken bake is fine. Yeah, whatever. Thank you.
This motherfucker ordering dinner. You trying to do a serious podcast in this motherfucker?
Sorry, man. My bad. Look, hey. First of all, it's not serious. We're not that. We're sitting here talking about.
I'm serious, motherfucker. Look at my face.
We're talking about professional wrestling, man. How fucking serious can it be, though? Really?
It's got it. It's fucking real, dog. Suspend disbelief. Suspend your disbelief.
Suspend my disbelief, right? Like, yo, I'm suspending disbelief that I didn't just pick up a phone call in the middle of the podcast. Suspend your disbelief.
I don't think it's gonna be Elias anymore, just because he says like he's got a performance of a lifetime or something. So I think they got something different planned with Elias all of a sudden. Okay, here's my new theory, and I'm not gonna take credit for it because I've seen it a couple other places, and I think perfect. James Ellsworth.
Yeah, I said that last week, motherfucker.
You did not say that.
I did say that last week.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, dude.
No, you didn't.
You sure?
You did not say that.
I said that. Yeah, I said something about full circle, coming full circle or something like that. Anyway.
No, you did not say that.
Maybe I had the conversation in my head. I was like, oh, I should talk about that.
But I mean, I think it makes perfect sense. Plus, they released him, so it's like unexpected, you know? No one's like, oh, he's going to pop back up.
Oh, they released him? They released him?
Yeah, he's been released for a while, dude.
Then no, man. Like, no.
Dude,
I don't think he's come back.
He's in New Orleans. He's wrestling Matt Riddle in New Orleans at Joey Janela's spring break. He's there, so everyone's in. Dude, any wrestler that's worth the shit is in New Orleans.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the WWE is gonna put him back on TV on wrestling. That's the spot, dude. That's a spot. Why give that spot to? Wait a minute.
That aren't even under contract.
That's
performing for them.
Wait a minute, but that is a spot. That's a big spot, right? Like that's a. Give it to somebody who deserves it more than James Elgin. And I'm sorry that I'm not saying that he doesn't. Ellsworth, whatever. Ellsworth. I'm not saying that.
But like you said, full circle. It makes really good sense.
It doesn't make sense though. It doesn't make sense because it's like, wait a minute. Like you could have put like, number one, like you could put a diva on that bitch. You could put like Bailey and make Braun look even crazier. You know, like that's. With the Mix Max Challenge, you know, that's probably something that they're probably
do that. You got to use Alexa, man. They have a storyline already.
Alexa's, I'm saying Alexa's book though. Like I'm saying like for real.
They're all booked, dude.
It just seems like James Ellsworth is that's a main WrestleMania fucking spot, man. Like it's a WrestleMania, like you know, like
who can you put there though?
Zack Ryder.
Yeah. That would be a pop. I mean, that motherfucker stays over no matter what happens. You know, he's always over.
And it would make fucking Braun look dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the crowd would pop. Fucking Zack Ryder would eat their WrestleMania moment up. You know, fucking ride off of it for another fucking month and a half. You know?
Or like to the next night on Raw, like last year when Miz just beat him the next night.
But
that was it for him.
But that one day, like he wrote off that, you know, like for a minute, he was like, "Oh, you know, like I think that would make sense," or like I said, like somebody like a rookie.
No matter who you put there, it's like they immediately become diminished standing next to Braun, you know.
But that's the point. That's the point. That's why Zack Ryder works. That's why Zack Ryder works, because he's a jobber. You know, like he's a,
Or like Kurt Hawkins. He's a jobber. He's not doing anything.
But Kurt Hawkins loses.
He's got that record. Yeah, he's got that losing record. Yeah, they could make it like, oh, he broke the record. He finally won a match.
That's the new streak. That's the new streak.
We both think Braun's going over, right?
Braun is going over, yeah.
All right. Alexa and Nia. Is there any way Nia just doesn't destroy her and walk out with that belt? There's no way she doesn't.
Alexa is going over. Alexa's going over.
Alexa's going over. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, I am crazy.
With the storyline they're doing,
Alexa's going over.
The only payoff is Nia destroys her.
No, look, man, fucking back in the day, fucking Triple H called Booker T and said he had nappy hair, and then fucking it was WrestleMania, and then in the main event, fucking
Triple H, dude. That's Triple H.
It's Alexa Bliss, though. I'm just saying.
That's not Nia Jax.
I know that Nia Jax has heat in the fucking company with the office. I know that for sure.
How does she have heat with the company?
First of all, because they wouldn't have called her fucking fat pig and shit like that on TV if they didn't have fucking heat on her. That's fucking.
It's the storyline, dude.
Bro, no, but the thing is, there can be so many other storylines, but you don't call somebody fat on TV.
Works. That's why it works. It's real, dude.
But
that's why the story works.
But listen, but that's the thing with when they get mad. Look. When they get mad at certain girls, right, that's how they take their anger out on the girls, by calling them fat on TV. You don't think that's a fucking nightmare? Bro, it's a nightmare.
They do this to guys, too. They did this with Kevin Owens. They do that, dude. It's not a big deal. I'm saying, I agree. The thing is, the reason they're doing this is because the payoff is Nia destroys her and makes everything okay.
Nope.
They would not do the storyline to have her just lose, dude.
They did it to embarrass her. Look, man, they did it to embarrass her. Number one, okay.
And they're gonna give her a WrestleMania match for the title. To punish her.
Bro, she's not getting the title. What they're doing. It's not.
Punishment.
Bro,
a singles match at WrestleMania.
Bro, they're building Alexa. Okay, so what they're doing is they're bringing her down. They're breaking what's her name down. You don't think they did the same thing to Ryback, bro? Like it's like it makes sense, but it's fucking the WWE. They're making her less than, you know. So they're number one. You think that she knew that they were about to say that shit? No, that she was in the ring, okay, and a fucking package comes up, and you think that they told her that, oh, you're about to hear this? No, they just fucking. Like that shit surprised her.
So they sent her out to the ring, and then they just aired this, and she wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Are you serious, dude?
Yes.
This is the WWE, dude. They don't do shit like that.
They did it to.
They're not gonna do that.
What's just happening?
They're gonna build up a WrestleMania match like that. Come on, man.
Yo,
dude, you let yourself. Yeah. You know what? You're a great fan. You know why you're a great fan? Because you let yourself get worked over every storyline.
Oh,
you're just getting worked to pieces.
So you mean what I do is I suspend my disbelief?
Exactly. That's right. That you are perfect for this podcast because you're just getting worked left and right.
No, I'm not.
You think everything is real. You think everything is real.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's not.
You do, because you're telling me that the WWE sent Nia out there like, oh, just go out to the ring, and then all of a sudden they just aired this and she's standing in the ring like, oh shit, I didn't know this was gonna happen. And then she came to the back and they're like, oh, by the way, yeah, you're gonna be in the main event. You're gonna be in a main event match at WrestleMania for the title.
First of all, wait a minute.
Come on, man.
First of all, they know. By the way, can we take a tally of all the different matches so that like after we could be like, oh, you said this, and anyway.
We pretty much agree on almost all of them, so.
Then why are we arguing about this? Nia Jax not taking it.
Because you think everything is fucking real. Alright, fuck that shit.
Nia.
Okay, we disagree on this for sure.
Yeah, Nia is definitely being punished, right? Because she had pulled some shit a while back where she said she was sick and she wasn't sick, right? Fuck, I can't remember.
You're talking about when she went home.
Right.
When she went home.
Right.
And then she was off TV for a while because she went home.
Right.
Okay.
So
that was months ago, dude.
But they're not. I think they're angry with all the whole Samoan family. Like, I think they're angry with them because that was like The Rock's influence, right? To be like, oh, just go home.
Yeah,
right?
He told her he basically told her, if you're not happy, just go.
Right. So, though, Vince is not gonna put the belt on someone that just goes. Vince puts it on John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Puts it on John Cena and keeps it on John Cena. You know what I'm saying?
Puts it on Brock Lesnar, who's there 4 times a year.
That doesn't matter. I want Brock Lesnar to be there 4 times a year. I don't want to see Brock Lesnar's ass all the time. Keep it special, man. That's dope. That's fucking Brock Lesnar is fucking Brock Lesnar. You know why? You know why he's dope? Because he's Brock Lesnar, dog.
There's no way Alexa's gonna win this match, dude.
I don't think.
Let's put a bet on it.
I'm not gonna bet my money on fucking wrestling, dog. I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying. To me, it makes sense that Alexa keeps it. A, because Alexa's championship material, and B, and Nia's not. Nia's not, dog. I'm sorry. Nia's not a Charlotte Flair.
She's gonna run. This match might not even go a minute. Nia's gonna go in there. She's gonna crush her. They're gonna pay off the storyline. Maybe the next night Alexa wins it right back, and we can go to whatever. But they're gonna pay off the storyline.
No, man.
And Nia's gonna crush her.
But that's not the storyline. You're missing it.
That is the storyline.
That's not the storyline.
What's the storyline? That we're gonna make fun of this fucking fat girl on TV and make her feel like shit and make everyone go in an uproar and then not pay it off by having her get her revenge and win the belt?
Well, I've seen the WWE do stupid
So she's
shit.
just a big fat failure?
So
she's just a fat failure.
Oh.
So Alexa's right.
Yeah.
She's just a failure.
That seems like
That's
a good storyline. Yeah.
That's the payoff. Well,
you make it sound.
Guess,
when
since
you
she's
say it
being
like that,
punished
right?
by going to WrestleMania for a singles match, then yeah.
When you say it like that, yeah. When you say it like that.
All right. Usos, New Day, Bludgeon Brothers. Usos have to win this, right? Or is it Bludgeon Brothers?
Keep the Bludgeon Brothers out. Like, I wish you could kick them out of it. Just I feel like you're gonna slow the match down so much. Like, I wish it was just like the Usos and fucking.
You don't like the new twist though? Like, you want to see Usos versus New Day 577?
Yeah, that's a good ass match.
We've seen him in every single type of match there is, though.
It's always dope, though.
Aren't you sick of it?
You've seen him in every single type of match there is, but a WrestleMania match, bro.
I like the new twist, though. I mean, Bludgeon Brothers have been doing good work. I think it'd be dope to see Usos and New Day teaming up to just take these motherfuckers out. I mean, I do think they're gonna take them out, and then it's gonna come down to Usos and New Day.
No,
but
that's fine, because the Bludgeon Brothers have to go over because that's.
They don't really have to go over. I mean,
they do though.
If they can't overcome two best tag teams in the world.
But that's what they're making it look like, right? I mean, these guys are looking monsterish, you know. They're looking like Braun Strowman monsterish, and guess where else guess who all used to hang with those Bludgeon Brothers? You know what I'm saying? Braun Strowman type dude, you know. So I'm just saying, those guys are fucking big monsters, right? And that's what Vince, I guess, likes is the big monsters, right?
Well, what they could do too, though, like we talked about Bray Wyatt, you know, is if he was to
Bray Wyatt's not coming back.
If he's Braun's partner, though.
He's not.
If he does come back and he's Braun's partner,
Zack Ryder.
They win the titles on Raw.
Marty Jannetty.
Don't let the Bludgeon Brothers win. Don't let them win. But then after WrestleMania, they have their superstar shakeup and shit. You have the Bludgeon Brothers go over to Raw. All of a sudden, you've got fucking Bray and Braun versus Harper and Rowan. That could be big time right there. Like a fucking Bray Wyatt explosion right there.
That would be stupid. Not stupid. That would first of all, not stupid. That's just boring, man. Honestly, like.
What else are you gonna do with them? I would rather see
first of all, I don't
want to
see Braun Strowman go backwards. I want to see Braun Strowman go get
He's
belts.
Gonna go backwards until they're
come
ready
get these
to
hands.
make him something.
Come get these hands. Yo, that's the best fucking tagline.
He's not gonna be Well, until they're ready to pull the trigger and make him a world champion, why do you think he's in? He's already going backwards. He's in the fucking tag title match. They have nothing better for him. For months, they were talking about, oh, maybe Braun versus The Undertaker. No. Maybe Braun versus Triple H. No. Braun versus Roman. Braun versus Brock. He's taking on the Bar. How much more backwards can he be?
He's
right
taking on
now?
two. He's about to go over on two dudes. Two like crazy. Yo, Sheamus and Cesaro. Like, yo, those are
Who's
two.
dominated the non-existent tag division on Raw. It's such a step down, dude. It's definitely a step down.
Step down from what? Where he was when he was with Bray Wyatt?
A step down from him being the fucking main event guy. He was in the mix these months.
Wait a minute.
The Rumble, the Chamber.
But he
was
lost.
always in the mix.
But he lost.
They all lost. Everyone lost, though. That doesn't mean you're not in the mix. So you're saying John Cena's not a main event guy? Because John Cena's lost like 6 matches in a row.
Yo, when's the last...
he can still go out there and be a fucking main eventer on any night.
Tell me when was the last fucking main event John Cena was in?
The Elimination Chamber.
No, I mean like
the Fastlane main event. He's main evented the last 2